There we go. Now we're streaming live.
All right, let's pop that theme song on.
Gotta wait till it loads. There we go.
Pop that theme song on.
Wait till it loads.
What?
There we go.
I like that we get delighted by that.
We're like, we hear ourselves. Technology. Aaron, what are you doing with that cat?
Eating ass.
He's eating that cat's ass?
Are you? Is that what's happening? Oh, wait. Well, if you're watching at home, oh, God, is the camera on?
Yeah. What do you think? This guy's just staring at the camera.
We got his new seating arrangement. New seating arrangement.
Dance, Ryan. Dance, Ryan. Shake your underpants, Ryan.
As requested by Uncle Andy DeWitt.
Yeah.
New seating.
He's forced the seating.
Same show, different seating. Who did?
There's been a seating regime change.
Our teacher made us change seats.
Let's dig right into it. I think Netflix slogan should be "Watch it later."
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron, what are you doing to that? Are you feeding it Crunch Wraps over there?
I wish we had more Crunch Wraps.
You know what? Maybe I'll just start bringing a Crunch Wrap every episode.
Might still be some in the trash if you dig through deep enough.
I dug through the trash one time to get taco shells out that Mike Black had thrown away over at...
Wait, whose trash? His? Or the apartment complex?
At the old Boner City office.
You've had many digging through trash for food moments in your life.
Yeah.
Do you think you're done with it, or do you think you got more in you?
Have you retired from the game?
The trash eating game? It's a young man's sport. It's true.
Oh, it is.
That is true.
It is for sure.
But then again, I've seen a lot of old men doing it as well.
Yeah.
Homeless old men.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
It's a young housed man's game or an old homeless man's
You
game.
don't see a lot of women digging through.
Digging through the trash and eating trash? No.
If you looked over and saw a woman as you were doing it, would you be turned on?
Yeah, we would eat trash together like Lady and the Tramp until we were kissing.
Did you, what if she was what if you saw a hot
homeless lady?
Just grab part of a milkshake and chug it down, and some of it spills on her
Is
chest.
it still frozen? Is it frozen at all?
No, it's super melted.
How long is it?
And then she wants to kiss you, but her breath smells.
Oh,
from all
God.
the-
Oh, my God. That's
all
sour
the
milk.
Expired cream.
Fucking second.
Oh, he just goes, oh, it fucking just blew my
Aaron's
load.
turned on.
Aaron got turned on by that?
Yeah.
Dude, I could see more than I've ever seen before over
And
there.
I can see more than I've ever seen. I can see Aaron's body. Now I can see what he's doing.
You can, yeah. I can mainly smell Aaron. I can see his legs.
His Clorox cum wipes.
I
over
can
there.
smell his dick. And I can tell how big it is by the smell.
The seating
This
changes.
is how we're going to do the show.
The seating changes turn the firing on to Aaron.
Now I can see him. I feel like we can talk now.
DeWitt, why do you take your boots off for the recording?
So I can be free.
Did you wear your galoshes again?
I did, yeah, because it's going to rain.
You know what I could see you in? Do you remember the duck shoes? They were like half rubber, then half.
Yeah, I used to have some.
Yeah, we all did. That was the only thing they sold back in the day.
That's true.
I saw a dude at Target and I don't even know how to. They're almost like clogs. You know the boots that come up to
What if he was really
tops,
yeah.
like rubbers, but you're only wearing those, not over the shoes.
But so he had bare feet flopping around in there, you think?
Do you know what I'm saying though? Like a rubber
No.
clog
Honestly,
mini boot.
But it's a clog?
boot?
Yeah,
It's wooden?
not wooden. But
Why
it's
was this notable to you? Because I feel
I've
like
just
I'm
never really
missing
seen
something.
it.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah,
never
and
even
they were
heard of
bright
it.
yellow. Really caught my eye.
But speaking of clogs, do people in Holland really wear clogs?
I'd say not anymore.
I own a
If they
pair.
did.
I think they probably do for parades.
But can you imagine for years maybe those were the shoes that they had?
That's insane when you think
Just
about it.
wooden-
Or those Japanese fucking wooden sandals with the two.
Yes, people do
fucking-
wear those.
That's great. How do they walk around on that shit, dude?
They run marathons in them.
Is
Yeah.
that true?
And
I
they-
could see them doing that with a
And they-
samurai sword.
What, a geisha face?
Yeah, they have to cut water balloons to get the water out of them.
I saw some geishas running a marathon, and the white makeup was just running down.
Oh, that's so hot. I love it when the geisha makeup runs all down when they do the marathon blowjobs.
on what are you watching those?
Just
Marathonblowjob.com.
culturalcocksuckers.net.
Dude, has there ever been anything more niche than marathongeishablowjobs.com?
I would watch that just from the intrigue alone.
How often? What's the distance? Every quarter mile? Every mile?
All the major marathons, Boston.
20 no, I'm saying
Every
Chicago.
5 miles they gotta fucking
They gotta
they gotta throw to dick.
So it's like 5 dicks.
Yeah.
About.
I would say anytime.
Dude, how tired, how fucking beat up would they look? Dude, they would not be in the mood to suck a dick at all.
What, after running?
Yeah, run 5 miles and then suck a dick and makeup.
Could be hydrating.
Yeah, true. They put water all over their penis, Gatorade all over their penis.
I think you don't even stop. I think it's like a water station. You grab the dick, and the dick is on a trolley system.
Yeah,
and
there
you
guy's
suck
on a
it as you
bicycle. He's
run.
on a double-decker bicycle. They got him turned
Did you say a double dicker?
double-decker bicycle.
There should be a sexual decathlon where porn stars compete. You have to like suck 3 dicks, and then you gotta.
You mean what?
Dude,
suck
I
them the
agree.
fastest?
No, they're just like events. Then you have to go do
Fucking
anal. Then you gotta
iron
go.
pussy
But how do you determine who wins?
by vote.
I think it's like if you maybe time. I guess how
Because
fast?
if it's,
I think time, and then there's a style judge.
Yeah.
Too, who awards.
yeah, but I
votes for
feel
style.
like there's too many variables. You can't do it by who comes the fastest because that's dependent on the dick.
True. You got to deal with the dick. Hey, you got to deal with the dick that God gives you, right? That's true. It's like in Legend of Bagger Vance. He's like, well, you got to play against the wind now.
What if you do it by the dick and someone's like, there's a notoriously bad dick and you're like, fuck, I got the shitty dick again.
Yeah, that happens. It'll all even out because you got 15 more dicks to go.
That's true. They're like, don't worry, everyone's gonna have to suck the bad dick at one point.
There's going to be a few bad dicks in there.
What if there could be a one where it's a micro penis and then they just want to see what you do with it.
Yeah, micro penis sucker's choice.
That's for like when people are kind of gassed. It's like the bike riding portion. You can cruise a little bit on that one.
I think
That's harder to do. Honestly, as someone who sucked a penis before, sucking a small dick is disgusting.
yeah, but if
You
you
know?
think about it, you could do that as the talent portion of like the Miss America pageant, where it's like, let's see creatively how they handle this
That's
micro
true.
penis.
That's true.
A lot of people are saying Andrew looks dominant in this chair position. They say
He does.
He looks over 5'9".
You are also sitting like 3 inches from the camera. Like, look at all this space back here. Look at all this space. Is this what you wanted? You go sit in the middle, and you're like, I'm gonna sit 2 inches from the camera.
I thought maybe I took some of your comments and other people's comments to heart.
What are my comments?
I thought maybe I do make the show too much about myself, and so subconsciously, if I'm sitting in the center.
All right, guys. So I was eating my wife's ass last night.
All right, let's get into it.
How do you feel over there so far?
Pretty good. I think I'm going to change my own carburetor.
Really?
This guy's I'm climbing Mount Whitney next week.
I did get lost hiking yesterday at Mount Baldy.
Did you? What, you went to Baldy?
Yeah.
With the snow?
Yeah.
It was ski.
For snow to do the snowshoe hike.
Wait, did you go all the way to
you
the top
serious?
of Baldy?
No, I didn't go at all.
You know, there's like 4 people that died there like 2 weeks
Dude, people
ago.
die and go missing at Mount Baldy all the fucking time.
It's one of the most dangerous peaks in the country.
Don't become another statistic, brother.
I didn't. I just scooted around LA Valley College instead.
Wait, that's where you do your snowshoe walk?
Yeah, I did my snowshoe walk at LA Valley
You're just
College.
doing it on the pavement?
People are like, why is this guy in snowshoes?
I didn't do a snowshoe walk at all, nor did I fix a carburetor.
Yeah, you would have to have a pretty old car to have a carburetor.
You got to work it real good.
Aaron, I think we should start off with a bang. Give me that video that I sent you.
What is
This
it?
is a treat for you guys. It's going to motivate you
I like a treat.
to be better. Be better hikers, be better men.
What is this? I'm nervous about this.
You're
dude.
nervous?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't
I'm
be
gonna take
nervous.
off my
A few
jacket.
weeks ago, I was in the gym working out.
Fuck you.
And this NBA player walks in with his trainer.
Oh, yeah.
I could tell by the exercise they were doing, he was used to doing just 12 reps. Because when the trainer said, let's do 15 today, he got a little attitude. It became very clear to me on why he was a bench warmer. Having that
this guy makes it to him.
attitude will keep your ass on that bench. If he heard what kind of he was being in that moment, he wouldn't have said it. It motivated me though. It was locked in my brain. It's still there now on how he sounded. It kept me in the gym another 2 hours. The thing about it is this. It's not just the 3 reps that he failed to recognize. It's what happens in those 3 reps that make you better. Never do the bare minimum. Stay hard.
Oh my
That's
god!
David, if you can't see that, it's David Goggins. He's working out as he talks to us
With
about
his shirt off.
an NBA player he saw supposedly. That could be.
I'm going to
completely
lose
made up.
my fucking mind. First of all, maybe the guy had an injury.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy was sore. Maybe the guy had a game. Also, fuck you.
He's
This
on
guy
the
made
NBA.
it to the highest level of sports. You're sitting in a fucking gym.
Calling him a bitch at a hotel gym.
This guy's making fucking huge money playing at the highest level. Nobody makes it to the NBA, you fuck.
Unbelievable.
The guy could be hungover.
This guy's
The
at
guy-
a Holiday Inn Express talking to fucking
using
people.
the Holiday Inn Express for 2 hours.
What a piece of shit.
By the way, also,
Unbelievable.
why does Goggins need to use other guys to be like, you fucking bitch? I'm going to just use your own motivation.
I'd love
why
to
does he
see
need
him
some
call
other
that guy a bitch.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that-
Why do you play him in one-on-one, Goggins?
that fucking NBA?
This guy's not a
fuck out
This
of
guy doesn't get paid to work out. He gets paid to play basketball. You fuck. You don't need to be jacked.
Look at Reggie Miller. Steph Curry's not a big. A lot of these guys aren't big guys. Some of them are, but not a lot of them are. You idiot.
Dude, again, especially who put that music behind him? You think he just had a boombox he hits play?
That's his girlfriend. She's like, here you go, David.
Here you go. I got the Bluetooth speakers set
You know
up.
what? That NBA player's
like
like,
a bitch.
he's probably like, I don't want to do. That NBA player's like, I don't want to do 3 more reps because Goggins over here fucking making me uncomfortable by staring at me. And he's like, this guy's a bitch. He's giving a fucking conference down in the ballroom to 40 people who paid like $800 to come see him. He goes, I got a fucking NBA game. I
He's
got
like, let's get the fuck out of here. David
bench
Goggins is
warmer.
doing naked workouts.
And he's
screaming.
videotaping himself.
Goggins is a gym narc. You better be careful if you see him. He might do a video on you.
Dude, it's unbelievable to me that this guy will bogart up an entire fucking Holiday Inn gym for 2 hours. And they're
Unbelievable.
farting and screaming, has his shirt off. Like, and
This
then he
guy's
goes
like,
mad.
sound like a bitch. There was a medical sales conference going on, and this guy said, I can't do 4 more reps. I got to go sell medical supplies. What a bitch.
Stay on that bench, he says. By the way, that guy's making tons of money on that fucking
The guy's
bench.
at the highest level of sports. There's nobody. There's motherfuckers jacked as fuck in college that play unbelievably and don't make it to the NBA.
I'd much rather be in the NBA on the bench than be a fucking professional fitness guy, however old he is.
Who has
With my
fucking
body is
yeah.
gonna be fucked.
Who has sores
Oh,
in his
yeah.
asshole because he runs for 30 miles a day?
Who's living the better life, Davey? Who's having more
This
fun?
guy's just, what's he working out for? What is Goggins work? What does he have? What's he doing?
got
for videos. That's the
He's like, hey, bitch, I got the world record for pull-ups. And the guy goes, yeah, I'm in the NBA, fucker.
Stay on that bench, bitch. The bitch bench.
Enjoy your fucking Ferrari and all the blowjobs you're getting.
You fucking bitch. The guy's like, what? I'm leaving, dude.
By the way, the guy,
He heads back to the hotel room to get his dick sucked by a supermodel like a bitch.
the guy probably has to. Do you know how fucked up you are if your shoulders are sore? The guy knows the limits of his body, too.
Yes.
He goes, yeah, man, I can't be sore. I'm not a fucking fitness guy. I play in the NBA. My skills are not fucking doing squats.
And they don't have to be. It's ridiculous.
Dude, he doesn't
is-
know how to do anything.
He's looking at this
other
guy
than
through
that.
the prism of a guy who only works out.
He's
the
looking
only thing.
at this guy through a prison of his own fucking self-making.
Also, by the way, I hate to be that guy. It's like a big, fat, sloppy piece of shit. But Goggins' body, for all the workout he does,
It's not as
it's
jacked
not,
as it
he does not look that good.
I mean, he's in good shape.
He's in good shape.
He's ripped, but he's not like.
But he
you're
doesn't
not-
look like, it's not blowing my mind.
If you saw
No.
him with his shirt off on the beach, you're not like, that guy must do 20 extra reps every time. You'd be like, nah, he's in good shape.
You know who, like LeBron James, you would see and be like, that guy's in better looking shape than
Yeah.
Goggins.
Yeah, he's
He's not a bitch though. He does all 15. Never do the
And then
bare
LeBron
minimum.
James like, no, actually, I listen to my body and make sure I can
Yeah.
play ball at a professional level.
I'd like to see Goggins even shoot a basketball. I bet he's like, oh, my fucking shoulders are so fucking jacked up that I can't even do the motion that it would require.
I don't know if he could do anything other than just hang out in the hotels and fuck everything up for everyone.
I don't think he can wipe his own ass.
No, probably not. He's like, you think I need to wipe my ass like a bitch?
Yeah. I shit, and then I let the shit sit in my head.
Never
between
wipe the
cheeks.
bare minimum. You wipe until you're bleeding profusely.
He would. He would. He's like, I don't jerk it until my dick bleeds.
He said if he had heard himself in that moment, he wouldn't have said it. Is what Goggins said.
Yeah.
I like how he goes, oh, so the trainer, this trainer this guy's playing is like, do more. And he's like, yeah, man, what do I need this for?
And Goggins
The guy's
must have been like,
you fucking
he must
bitch.
have like put that and stood up and stared. Like, what did he just? He just said he's gonna do 12.
You're lucky that I'm not your trainer.
Let me get in there. I'm gonna do 50 for him.
Yeah, watch. We got to take the weight down a little bit.
Dude, can you imagine he's like,
Hold on, my wife's gotta film me. Hold on.
that's like saying, like, I saw a president out there. Fucking, and he wasn't working out. It was like, this guy's a bitch. He made it to the highest level of whatever.
He was
it
only
is.
on the treadmill for 15 minutes, like a bitch.
I saw Joe Biden on vacation. You fucking bitch.
Isn't that
He lobster like a bitch.
Isn't that the opposite of his positivity message to shit on a guy?
I mean, he's shitting on a guy as motivation.
He called a professional athlete a bitch.
You said it stuck to him to this day. Can't stop thinking about it.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Maybe.
I wonder who it was.
Oh yeah. By the way, he should have stopped that
probably
guy.
Like, fuck this guy.
He should have stopped that guy and gone, "Hey man, what's your secret to success?" He goes, all I got is fucking YouTube videos.
Sick of doing professional fitness into my older age.
Yeah.
But his only selling point is that he's like that guy that eats garbage. Give him whatever you want, and he'll eat garbage, and people watch it. It's like, let's see how much damage Goggins can do to his body by overworking out.
I told you one of my buddies who had like a mental breakdown. Part of it was his investment in David Goggins videos.
Wait, is
like,
this the guy who tripled his income?
No, this is not the guy who tripled his income.
Is that why he failed?
This is the guy who lost a ton of money in crypto.
This guy tripled his bench press.
And
that would be every month.
Yeah, tripled his bench press every month.
He'd be lifting 1 billion pounds by the end of the year. Probably more than that.
I saw a guy lost a lot of money in crypto. You fucking bitch.
His wife left him. He lost all his money, and then he was would be posting all these videos where he'd be like doing I'm doing 600 push-ups today. Stay hard, motherfucker. But
He's like being like a mini Goggins.
Yeah, he's trying to do a mini Goggins, but with 24 views, no wife, lost all his money in crypto. It's like, don't listen to Goggins. Go to Costco and get an application and get a Monday through Friday job and get your life back on track instead of doing get rich quick crypto schemes and fucking trying to do life coaching and all kinds of crazy shit.
It's unbelievable that this guy considers himself. He's talking about a guy who's not a professional worker-outer. He doesn't have a fucking bodybuild. The NBA guy doesn't have a bodybuilding competition coming up.
No, they don't. They don't. And it's not even like Goggins is doing it for the body. He's just doing it to hurt himself, to see how much he can
for the
take.
masochism, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw some little kids playing in the pool. I did 10 more laps because these little bitches didn't want to swim
They
any
just want to put on their goggles and pretend they're water spies. And bullshit like that.
This guy's competing with people who aren't competing against him.
Dude, Goggins lost years ago.
There's a dark side to self-help where I think these people are doing bad things.
I think it's self-hurt.
Also,
Yeah, I do think so.
what else is left to say? He just repeats himself over and over again.
Yeah.
There's nothing left.
Honestly, I feel like some people get too deep in the rabbit hole. I watched a YouTube documentary about people who lost their whole savings in self-help. They would keep going to these seminars.
Yeah, I'm sure. It happens
'cause,
all the time.
There was a thing Tony Robbins said. He goes, the seminar costs $5,000. And if you don't have $5,000, then you absolutely need to be at this seminar. Get a credit card, max it out, and come to this seminar because what we're going to teach you is why you don't have that $5,000 to begin with.
Yeah.
And
they prey on the endorphin rush you get from talking about doing stuff.
Yes.
You get a proven endorphin rush, and then it wears off after a few days, and then they need that rush again because they think it's helping them, so they pay. It's just an addiction. They get you addicted to that fucking... By the way, Goggins would have been better off staying at the pest extermination place. He probably would have moved his way up. He may be a co-owner right now.
He would at least be better fucking pussy instead of doing whatever it is he's doing.
You blew it, Goggins.
I was at the gym one time, saw this rec league softball player come in. He's complaining about coming straight from recording studio where he does podcasts. He just took one look at me and walked right out. What a bitch.
Dude, he would fucking he drives by people playing basketball on just regular public courts, and he's like, look at these bitches. None of them are in the NBA. And by the way, if they were in the NBA, they probably wouldn't do those extra reps.
Yeah,
So they'd all be bitches even when they got to the NBA.
I can't wait till this guy leaves so I can say he's a bitch.
Yeah, but not to his face.
No, not that.
Him and his entourage will beat the fuck out of him.
What a terrible message you send to be, if you don't go to the gym and work out, your life is a piece of shit. It's a waste
But
of time.
it doesn't work out for strength. What does he work out for?
But you're already a professional athlete, by the way. You've already done all the working out. It's like,
I mean, as far as getting in shape goes, does it get better?
no.
No. You can only get in so good a shape before you start doing damage to your body.
I think he's just trying to do damage to his body.
He is. Dude, I can't wait to see him
Whether
be
he
like
does or not.
He's going to be a Ronnie Coleman when he's older.
He's 100% going to be in a
I mean,
wheelchair.
whether he
soon.
wants to or not do damage, he's doing damage.
Dude, I'd love to see him yell at Aaron when he walks in with a crunch wrap and then walks back out.
You can play a rec softball like a bitch.
You do it for fun. You have fun like a bitch.
Dude,
Hang out with people you like.
I would
You
love
enjoy spending time with your wife and child like a bitch.
I would love to find out what Jimmy goes to. Then we all go there with like Taco Bell, McDonald's, and milkshakes. We just sit on the machines and eat.
Yeah, I curl once every 5 minutes.
No, we don't. Yeah, no, some guy goes, you need to use those machines for working out. And you're like, I'm not a bitch.
I don't work out like a bitch. Like this guy over here.
He would lose his mind. He would lose his fucking
You would end
mind.
up getting in a fight with him because you would say outrageous shit. You would say the craziest
I
shit.
just walk around wherever he was and fart within like 5 feet radius.
Oh, dude, if you crop dusted him over and over again.
This guy's farting like a bitch in the gym.
They're trying to psych me out. He would
fucking lose.
They're trying to psych me out. Dude,
I'm going to breathe it in.
Oh, let me fart. I'll smell those fucking farts.
I don't care. Bring that asshole right to my nose.
I would keep saying he has titties. I'd be like, nice titties. And he'd be like, I don't have titties.
Oh, that's the thing. You know exactly. I knew you'd know how to fuck with them.
Like,
Like,
oh,
oh,
man,
dude.
look at a little flab.
I would titty fuck those titties.
What'd you say?
You like, look how hard those titties are making me, Goggins.
Does he know how to? Does he do any martial arts training?
I don't think
he's
so.
I think he
only
Navy SEAL. So
Yeah,
I think he knows something.
Yeah,
But no, wait, was he a SEAL? I thought he just went through the SEAL camp, but
he did. He did. Wasn't there some kind of controversy where he didn't want to get deployed or whatever?
I think he didn't see combat, but I think he did do the training. If I'm
he went through
correct.
Buds.
But you can't learn how to fight in 5 weeks or whatever.
But all the people who go through Buds, they go through it so they can become
so they can
fucking
train,
warriors, like the highest level of warrior, so they can go
the Jockos
do
of
the
the
missions.
world, yeah.
But
You know?
that weeds you out so that when you can start training as a SEAL. The training isn't. They just weed you out to see if you have what it takes to be a SEAL. Then
Yeah.
once you make it through there and you graduate, then they give you the hardcore.
They're not
training.
even failing you if you're falling over and shit like that. They're not failing you for that. They're failing for when you mentally break down. You know, like they got to know that they're going to drop you in Afghanistan or whatever, and you're not going to lose your fucking marbles.
But you can also
know?
fail for like getting your temperature too low and like freezing water is like.
Wait, if there's a
that
medical
true?
reason.
Yeah, it is.
For medical,
They'll
they
throw
don't
you
want you
out.
to die.
Yeah,
like your temperature dips. 'Cause I knew a guy who was super good shape. He was just a thin guy, and he just couldn't do the water. It was like the water was freezing, and his temperature just kept
dropping too
so he
much.
couldn't pass.
He should have Wim Hof'd it, dude.
Yeah, Wim Hof
Hof
went
is a
through.
SEAL.
He went through Buds.
Yeah, he did.
He said, "Goggins, you are the bitch."
I love to see Wim Hof yelling, Goggins.
What'd you say?
It is a good
He's
point.
like, I'm in the snow.
Those fucking Swedish chef over here talking shit.
Wim Hof walks barefoot through snow and hikes.
Yeah.
No clothes on, just shorts.
Not only that, but he's done things way more extreme
Yes.
than Goggins has. He did a desert marathon with no water.
Yeah. Also, David Blaine, way more badass than fucking David Goggins.
Tell
I'd
me-
love to see David Blaine just like own Goggins.
Tell him you're
and
not even the
challenge him.
most badass David in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can hold his breath for like. David Blaine held his breath for like 20 minutes.
Dude, it's insane. It's insane.
He stayed in a box.
He
for, like,
stood.
2 weeks.
He stood on a pole for like 72 hours.
Well,
remember?
that pole was up his ass. They
Is
didn't
that
tell you
true?
that. And yeah, and he was just fucking he's coming constantly.
His prostate, though.
Prostate.
damage,
Yes.
permanent
Yeah.
damage to the prostate.
This middle chair's got too much DeWitt, and you're talking
Too
about
much-
come in and get
too much
fucking
power.
I think it's got too much shit in me.
Did you say do shit?
Yeah.
Bobby do shit?
That should be a name that we make up for a guy who fucks with David Goggins. Bobby do shit.
We have a fucking account for him.
Yeah, we just have a guy who works out more than Goggins.
Goggins has to have a home gym, right? When he's not traveling, doing whatever he does. Doesn't he do like
Dude, what if he
speeches?
doesn't? What if he still has to go to like 24-hour fitness?
They're closed. It's Christmas.
Could we make a puppet David Goggins that does like crazy workouts?
That would be
dude?
great. Let's do that. How do we get it? How do we make one?
Me and Tammy would make it.
Let's make a Goggins with like with big tits and skinny arms.
With little bitch tits
And like a-
huge nipples.
And a fat belly.
And then we just take him to the gym and work out.
I can't decide if it would look racist for us to make this black puppet.
Yeah, it might be a little. You bring up a good point here.
Fine, we'll make white Goggins.
Oh, yeah. David White Goggins.
That's our loophole. Every time we want to make fun of another ethnicity, we make a white puppet of them.
Aaron's black. Why don't we have
Yeah, Black Marine.
Aaron is
true.
Is that fine? Do you think that you find it offensive?
No, go for it.
Did you go through buds, Aaron?
No.
He went through earbuds.
You only
for
went
this.
through the Marine basic training?
Yeah. Camp Pendleton.
You went through butts.
How hard was it, dude?
Stay hard.
I stayed hard.
How hard was it? It's so hard that you.
This is about a growing problem in gyms. I just saw a video the other day where this lady was doing what's the exercise where you're like bent over and you're pulling up towards your stomach? I can't think of the name.
I don't
Bent
know what
over
it's
rows?
called.
I think so. And but like her ass was in like leggings. You can see the crack. And this guy walks by and fucking goes, "Hey, I'm trying to fucking work out." And the lady's like, "Oh, that's so rude." And people are like, "Dude, if you're an influencer,
You could see the whole.
yeah." And they're like, "If you're an
pussy?
influencer, like." Not everyone on here wants to be filmed, and we're all trying to fucking work out. You're taking up a huge area.
Oh, she
to
was
film,
filming.
yeah, to
Oh,
film.
okay.
Like, and we're not all here to do that. So, like, either speed it up, move her. Like,
Yeah.
get outta
Also,
here.
that's not a public place. That's a private place. You can't be filming people in there.
No, dude. There was a lady at our gym who used to do circuit training, and she'd be like on bench, on the squat rack, on this other stuff, and I'd like go to use the bench or whatever, and she'd be like, "Actually, I'm using that. I'm circuit training, so I'll be back there in like 5 minutes." And it's like, you can't use the whole
can't.
gym.
That's fucking.
You use
5
the whole
minutes.
fucking thing,
It's not your personal gym.
dude. That was crazy.
You're like, you need Circuit City training. Go
Dude,
back.
yeah.
bring-
It's gotten so out of control. I don't wait for people to take pictures anymore. I just walk through them.
Yeah, your penis out. So they
Yeah, and I
can't
go, hey,
use
you want to take a photo? Dude, by the way,
Dick bombing.
I'm driving on the 2 freeway. All of a sudden, just traffic jam, and after I passed through it, there was no cars or anything. Then I realized giant rainbow. It came over a hill, and there's a giant fucking rainbow. And then I looked, and motherfuckers were slowing down
Double
to
rainbow.
take pictures while they're driving.
Yeah.
And that's what caused the traffic jam.
Rainbow neckers.
Can you imagine that?
Yes, I can't imagine that.
It's I was like, we're done as a people, as a species.
We are, but we live in the greatest country ever.
That's true, but
So
Earl of Lemongrab, who's also
you bring up a good point.
Earl of Lemongrab, who's to its wife, says, "Have you seen the people roasting guys for asking to help or looking at women's asses while they work out? Like they're baiting them." He's saying,
Oh, I've seen that where guys are like,
they're
I've
like
seen pervert.
I have
call-outs.
seen Instagram videos where it's like a girl is in those types of leggings that go all the way up the ass.
"That's like what this one was."
And then like a dude will walk by and look, and they'll be like perv alert, and they'll like
Yeah.
circle his face, and it's like, what the fuck?
come
man?
on,
Of course, you're gonna look at a fucking ass, a good ass.
Yeah, dude.
That's what we're built for.
This guy changed his whole attitude over here.
I saw a guy. No, look at that ass.
Dude, by the way, if you did look at the ass, they're like, look at this loser. Doesn't even respect a good ass.
Doesn't even know a good ass when he sees
Yeah.
one. That's what they would do.
That would.
And by
It's
the way,
too
what's
far.
like if you can't, and I'm not saying you have to look, but if you do look, what's
It's there.
It's not. You're like you can look at what you want to look at.
So like, great, the guy's heterosexual. He likes
it's not like you're
hot
looking.
asses.
Like
There are gay guys who are gonna look at a good
True
lady's
too.
ass,
I
you
knew
know?
a gay guy who loved titties.
Oh yeah.
Very hardcore gay guy, but he goes, I love titties.
Yeah, dude, that happens. A friend of mine who was lesbian loved penises, hated guys,
Love like just the aesthetic. Or?
loved the way they looked, loved to suck them.
Really?
Fucking thought guys were disgusting.
That's
You
fine.
know?
If she wants, she can just put it through a hole in the wall and she can suck it. I'll just shut up.
I'll message her and see if we can get you.
So how would she do that? Like she would have a girlfriend and then just a side penis to suck.
Yeah, she would do that. Yeah.
Or did she into like sucking dildos or strap-ons and stuff?
She
Wanted a real one.
She wanted a real one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Would she tell the guy knew she was a lesbian?
Yeah, yeah.
And so he's just like, yeah, I'll take a free dick suck every
Yeah,
now and then.
absolutely.
Wouldn't it be good though? She could easily do that by just not. So she meets a guy and goes, "Don't talk to me at all."
Yes. Yeah.
whip
She
your
would say,
cock
don't
out
talk to
and-
me. Don't try to kiss me. Like, don't do anything.
Don't say
like that."
anything. Just pull your dick out and let me suck it right now.
Yep.
I like this lady.
And then she would just leave.
Then she would leave.
She'd
Yeah.
say bitch and walk out.
Spit the cum back in his face.
You bitch. You stupid man, bitch. And then leave. The guy'd be like, oh, I don't know
That's
if I
the way
like
to do it, I guess. If you want, yeah. If you hate men's
She
personalities,
told me though that like guys would still blow it. They'd be like, "Oh, come on, give me a kiss." Like they'd fuck it up. They'd still fuck it up.
I would ask for a kiss too.
Would you really?
I like the kissing.
But it's just the one. I mean, but you could kiss anyone you want. It's just this one person you can't.
Yeah, but that's it.
I think, but people take it as a challenge of like, I'll be the
win
guy.
her over.
I'll be the guy to
She
get
likes
the kiss.
sucking me. If like she likes sucking
Yeah.
my dick, I'll make her fall in love with me.
Yeah, I think that's what happens to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do think though there is. I probably wouldn't enjoy it that much. I like to mess around. I like to
Slap the titties around.
Yeah, I like to suck the titties. I like to grab them. I like to look
I
around.
like to whisper, "I love you."
Yeah, so I don't want to. I don't
There
want
would be a defenselessness to it of like you're like I can't do anything. I just have to sit here and.
Yeah, you should like, don't touch me, you piece
Yeah.
of shit. If you touched her, she'd be like, "That's rape, you motherfucker."
No, I don't think she would do that.
Your Honor, she's. A
I like to
lesbian.
play with things while I'm getting my D wet.
What do you like to play with?
I like to play with the butt. I like to play with the pussy. I like to play with the titties.
I'm sure you could.
This is why I like hand jobs over blow jobs because I like to fuck around. I want to see shit.
That's true. That's true. I will say that I like getting whacked off by Tammy. Well, because she'll say dirty ass shit in my ears. She can't talk while she tries to.
Yeah, she's like,
She will do that, and then she'll start laughing because she's like talking with her mouth full of dick, you know, like. And then I'm like, we can't be doing giggle sex nonsense.
Do you ever like take one of those dicks out? I can't understand you.
Yeah, I jam both two dicks in there.
So yeah, this your lesbian friend wouldn't. I don't think it'd be a good fit.
For you, okay, so I'll let her know. I'll let her know you were interested, but now we're gonna rescind the offer.
Give her-
because you need to tell her that you love her and that you need to kiss her passionately.
By the way, I have come and gone. Let's get married
Yeah.
to people before.
I've
and then been called on it, and I go, yeah. Well, this is over.
I've had sex with people for the first time ever having sex with them and gotten off to telling them I love them while I was fucking them, even though I wasn't
then
in
you
love with
came
them.
and you're like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Where you're like, I have no intention of getting married.
That was just pillow talk, baby.
gotta go. See you later.
I love you. I want to marry you. I get a house with you.
I've said I'm going to put a baby in you.
That's hot, though. Women think that's hot, too.
Yeah, but they also think, oh, good, he's putting a real baby in me.
Good. Well, good, because I've poked holes in the condom.
Glad that we're on the same page.
Does your lesbian friend like softball? Because it could be a match in this studio.
She played some kind of sport. I forget what it was.
Aaron, get your dick out. Don't say a word.
Yeah, don't.
You have to not be weird.
Don't
you
kiss
know?
her.
You'd also have to shave your balls.
You'd also, if you're going to eat a crunch wrap while she's sucking it, you got to do it quietly.
Imagine trying to take surreptitious bites of a crunch wrap.
She looks up and you just freeze.
The only way she sucks it, by the way, is you have to keep it semi-limp and tuck it between your legs, and she just licks
The crunch wrap?
Licks the base.
Licks the base of it. That would be the worst. There's next to no feeling right there. That'd be amazing.
She goes, like, you don't like this? You're like,
what
no.
I really meant by sucking your dick was I am going to rub my nose into your pubes, and you're going to tuck your penis into your butt crack.
You're like, why did you go with a woman?
Wait, does she like the? Because some women get mad if you're not instantly hard. It's like, well, you got to touch it a little bit.
No, she would like to suck it hard.
But some women get mad. They're like, well, I was like, you got to do something.
She thought penises were hot, so she was down for limp penises. Whatever.
Oh,
She must be a
perfect,
real anomaly in the lesbian community.
She said it wasn't that uncommon.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that uncommon, but like real strict with the don't fuck it up by being gross and lovey-dovey.
What if I walked into a lesbian bar with a shirt that just said, "I'll shut the fuck up, you suck"?
Willing for
Can we do this? Yeah. What was her name? Bobby Do Shit?
Bobby do shit. I'll shut the fuck up. You do the sucking.
you guys here looking for a straight guy who's gonna be quiet when you suck him off? Because I'm here.
Because I heard a rumor that sometimes y'all get into that.
They're like, what? No, none of us. Like
It is
that.
tough when
Gotta
you're though
go.
halfway through a blowjob. You're like, okay, I want to fuck.
Yeah, so that's not going to fly. You like every single point of this negotiation is wrong with you. You're like, okay, now can I fuck you? Now can I date you?
They're like, your shirt said you would shut the fuck up.
I brought you flowers.
I'm gonna take you to an adult prom.
I'm a romantic.
Yeah. I think there's such a thing as a slutty romantic.
She would have trouble sucking my dick because it went straight up.
I understand. You can still just bob up and down. Like
No, but she'd have to get at a side angle.
how did she?
If I'm laying
You
down.
keep talking about the side angle blowjob.
Yeah, because it goes straight up. So when laying down, it goes straight. So then you have to suck it sideways. You can't just bend it up.
Can you show me what you're talking about?
All right, let's go in the bathroom. Okay.
No. Use your hand like as your body.
Use my hand as my body.
Where's your penis?
Well,
on that
here, hold
hand?
on. These are my biceps. This.
Jeff, describe what he's doing.
He has an okay sign.
Wait,
2 fingers up.
That's not okay. That's the white power side, so we can't do that.
sorry.
I'm trying to do hand puppets where.
This will be your head. This will be your head. The middle finger will be your
And
head.
what's this? My dog.
That's your wiener.
That's my wiener.
That's your
Okay.
wiener.
If you could see,
Okay, now what do you?
Now-
How do you get your dick sucked from the side? What are you talking about?
you go like this.
With a giant face? Make the other. I
Is
don't
this my
understand
mouth?
it.
This is the mouth.
I'm real confused.
I am too. We're gonna have to get him to draw it again.
Look, ready? There's the mouth. Suck it sideways.
Is her head okay?
Not going up.
Her ear is on your stomach. Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What we're
that's
talking
why
about?
you have to watch. You can't have like your stomach can't be gurgling and
so
stuff.
it's perpendicular.
Okay.
And you can't stand straight up because how's she gonna
That's
get the
what
angle?
you meant by side sucking, and she won't smell the ass.
Yes, exactly. Which is also another benefit. You never have to wash your ass.
She'll
when you get your dick sucked.
she'll hear all the shit that you're making.
But she'll hear where the shit's being made.
Sound versus smell. I think most people would prefer sound. Well, I
They
guess
do
unless
prefer
it's fart.
because I think a fart. I'll watch fart porn, but I
But
think
you won't smell fart porn.
if I was in the room smelling all those farts, I'd get grossed out. You know.
This is taking a good turn.
All right, dude.
This is
I like it. I like it.
this is a perfect lead-in for this. We're going to there's this priest in Canada, Christopher Turk.
Oh,
He's the lead elder pastor of the local Christian church in
Is he's the rival of Bobby Do Shit, who's also a
Penticton,
pastor.
British Columbia.
BC.
So he says, some may claim that twerking is dreadful and demeaning since it frequently carries a negative connotation towards people who choose to twerk in clubs and because the dance technique is commonly seen as excessively provocative and unattractive.
So he's saying the club is evil?
But you may want to know if twerking is a sin in the Bible, which I do.
I do want to know.
It's just crazy.
He's like, look, twerking sucks, but is it a sin?
Can we please turn to Ask Cheekians 32:6?
Can we get the new testiclement?
And there's a lot of subtle racist digs in here. Twerking is a sexually provocative dance style characterized by quick, repeated hip thrust and buttock shaking, particularly when
And it turns
crouching.
me on, which is a sin.
The term twerking has come to refer to an openly sexualized form of dance in which the hips and posterior moved in a frequently hypnotic and physics-defying
What
bounce.
a terrible
Sounds like a fan
biological
right there.
breakdown of fucking
He did
twerking.
call it hypnotic though, which gave away his hand already. That this guy loves it.
This is like a Gary Keeler
In a
twerk
hypnotic-
article.
He's like, the problem is
that none can look away from.
That my boner is attracted to.
it makes him horny, so he's like, the only thing I have access to is children, so I gotta do this. This is crazy.
A man can only watch so many dusky princesses flex their butt twerks.
The act of watching someone twerk is not necessarily sinful, but if seeing them makes you lust after them, it is wrong. Assuming they are not your spouse, in which case lusting after them is acceptable but not biblically advised. Read the Song of Solomon.
I have an idea. Can we reach out to this guy? Yeah. Can we send him a video of you twerking to see if this is a sin? Because we don't lust after you, but
No.
maybe some do.
You did say it was hypnotic though.
This guy just said Sandusky had some good ideas.
Did he really?
The Song of Sandusky, that's what he quoted.
What if he?
He said, Jerry Sandusky was a local hero of mine.
And he fucked little boys and had a great time.
It's not a sin in the Bible
You can fuck all the boys you want.
as long as they're not twerking
Cause that's
and they don't have a cunt.
Says dances change with time. The dance craze of the future might not resemble the one of today at all. What then should be the Christian's perspective on dancing, especially given how frequently styles change?
By the way, did this
It's a
guy
big problem.
Did this guy just do witchcraft by looking into the future?
he did divination.
I think so.
Dude, this guy's violating the Bible.
That's true.
He says why twerking is sexual. Women have enormous, alluringly sensuous hips.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
By the way, there are some women who have small hips. Not all women have enormous.
Dude.
They're enormous.
How many times did this guy stop to jerk off while he was writing this? They're enormous.
His dick had a white flag come out at the end.
I think he was
Stop talking about it.
I think he was dipping it in ink and right with the boner. Oh my God. Yeah.
He had to dip it in ink because there's so many stretch marks from his jerkin.
Oh, yeah, he just texted Andrew. He goes, "Hey, where's your lesbian friend?"
I need my dick sucked, I promise.
Women
I won't
have
say anything to her.
enormous, alluringly sensuous hips.
God, dude, what a repressed fucking psycho.
Oh, tell me about
And they let their sweet fecal dumpings plop out.
In their jiggling breasts.
Oh, their tangy urinations cascade off their lips.
The
Pussy lips, that
sweet
is.
taste of a nipple. If you can do that, I cannot.
The earthy taste of a woman's turd.
Twerking entails stooping, flashing the butt, or combining the bounce dance with booty clapping and popping.
How many videos do you think this guy watched before he was able
Christian
to bring it
author.
down?
What's his name? Bobby
Christopher Turk.
Yeah, he goes, what's his name? Bobby Do Shit.
Yeah, priest.
That's where we got it from. That's where we got the name
Is he a
from.
priest for real?
That's what. Yes.
It says he's a priest. He's not
He's
a
wearing
preacher.
the collar.
He's a priest. Yeah, he's a priest.
He's wearing the collar.
Though it was utilized to choose partners, the origin of twerking isn't always sexual. It is comparable to the West African dance known as mapuka.
Oh,
which
here's
has
where it
been-
gets racist.
Which has been used as a form of celebration for many years. Strangely, the dance reportedly resulted in encounters with God. You can see God through shaking that ass.
Oh.
Dude, he probably went his missionary work and just fucked.
Do a missionary style.
No, he's not doing missionary style.
No.
He's doing missionary work. He's doing the Turk jerk while he looks at the
Turk.
Dude, he said, yeah, and then he said, sadly, because they're West African, they didn't see the right God.
Yeah.
They didn't see our God.
They saw demons masquerading as gods.
I have a feeling this is going to take a weird turn here.
He goes, in fact, I got AIDS from booty clapping one time.
From a monkey that sucked my dick.
I made a booty clap for me.
In America, twerking as we know it today is heavily sexualized. It was born out of the late 1980s New Orleans black community's hip-hop bounce music movement. The dance fad, the twist from the 1960s, had a routine that had nothing to do with twerking.
This guy's bringing up...
And that was sexual. People got mad about the twist.
But he's
remember?
upset about it. He seems to like the
This
twist.
guy's like, Chubby Checker was the devil.
Those were the days.
Chubby meant boner.
Yeah.
His name was Hard Dick
and
Checker.
enormous hips.
And Checker meant...
He had a hypnotic penis that would sway down between his legs while he played music.
He did have an STD. My dad took him to go get it treated.
Chubby Checker? Your dad took Chubby Checker to get his
never
dick
told you
fixed?
that?
It was on
No.
Boner City. already. You gotta re-listen to the catalog.
Oh, I'll listen to it. Dan was probably stinking up
Shut
my
the
brain.
fuck up!
Shut the fuck up, Ryan. Nothing cool ever happened to you.
I was like, Dan, I didn't do it. I didn't drive him.
Yeah. No, I heard the story before. He drove into the fucking. Remember how he finished?
He brings the Bible back. Twerking is a dance. Although the term twerking may not be used precisely in the Bible, it does discuss,
Of course it's not. It's not. Jesus
does
Christ.
discuss the attitudes that underlie it. Many dances exhibit exquisite shapes and movements,
Exquisite. Here he goes again with the horny phrasing.
making them beautiful to witness due to their genuine charm. That's a charming ass.
And beautiful to witness.
I like how he's like, it wasn't described in the Bible. You know that scene in Kids where the guy's flopping his dick back and forth?
Yeah, that was from Revelation.
It was. And Jesus did it. It's straight from the Bible.
He said, I always do this before I walk around naked, so I got a little lead in my penis.
He's like, as soon as I get out of the pool, I like to flap my big old cock around, slap it, and let my disciples listen and laugh.
Yeah, well, I fuck Mary Magdalene.
Moving your feet and body in a rhythmic manner is not necessarily bad. I've never heard of this. The Jewish dance was done separately by the sexes. What's the Jewish dance? There's only one dance.
Wait, there's a
I think we know.
The Jewish chicken dance?
Jews were twerking? I can't even picture it.
He says the Jewish dance was done separately by the sexes, according to one religious encyclopedia in different and unique companies.
What Jewish dance? You're Jewish.
Well, I mean,
I think he's just
there's
saying
more
dancing.
than one dance.
I know.
think he
Is it
means dancing.
Daihenu?
I don't know. The
What'd you
Hora?
say? What, Daihenu?
There's like a Daihenu dance, right?
That sounds like it sounds like an evil spirit from Dungeons and Dragons.
It does.
Daihenu.
But it's just a Jewish word for like good luck or something.
It sounds like a wizard name.
Was he just talking about dancing in general?
I think he
as
meant
done?
dancing in general.
By the way, there's different levels to that. Not
Yeah,
all
there's
of them are
popping,
separate.
There's lock-in.
Well, I'm not saying-
Grinding.
Those are like
Fucking-
hard.
What did this guy
hardcore.
think of Electric Boogaloo?
What about Lambada?
What do you think of Electric Boogaloo 2?
He hates the sequel.
It's Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
No, Electric Boogaloo 2, Breaking.
Breaking 3.
The word dancing is used in the Bible to express delight or gladness emphatically, as in Psalm 30:11.
And the word twerking is used to express a divine appreciation of all big, beautiful black butts.
He says, there is no clear condemnation of dancing in itself in the Holy Scriptures. When dancers receive a divine disfavor, is that a word? As in the example of the Israelites dancing in front of a golden calf, it was because of the idolatry involved, though there may also have been an element of abandonment in the dancing.
What is this guy saying? What is this guy saying? Is he for it or against
Does
it?
he talk about St. Elmo's fire at any point in this? I wonder if he does, for real. Where all the fucking medieval people would have, there was a,
Are you talking about the movie?
No, the well water would get something called St. Elmo's fire in it. It was like basically a type of mushroom would start blooming inside the well water
Yeah.
that had MDMA like properties
Oh,
to
they
it.
get all fucked
and the
up.
medieval villagers would be drinking it and they would be cursed by St. Elmo's fire and they'd be naked in town dancing, getting their dicks sucked, running all around because they were on fucking
Oh,
drugs.
you know, they said that the witch trials, they think the wheat may have been, had a spore full of mushroom in it.
I made them see things.
And yeah, it made them go crazy.
Yeah,
it created delusions and stuff, and they say that may have been the culprit for people thinking people were witches
I
because they
believe
would
it.
do stuff and speak in tongues and do crazy shit.
That's crazy, dude. Like twerking.
Fucking twerking because you're drinking well water. This guy, somebody dropped
He drinks blood water.
fucking spuds went into it.
Here's his bottom line. Dancing's generally not sinful. It is sinful because of its motive. Twerking and other lewd dance styles are not acceptable for Christians.
Are you been making this up or he's really saying this?
No, he said that.
This guy. Fuck this guy.
Well, I mean, he's a priest, so already he
can't
devoted
fuck
his
this guy.
life to something
Yeah.
insane.
Oh, you
know?
could. This guy, allegedly, you could probably go up to him and get your D
He
wet.
decided to never fuck a pussy for the rest of his life.
Which is incredibly harmful.
Yes,
You have to.
they got to
fuck.
let these priests fuck.
You got to
Let
let
'em
the
fuck.
priest fuck.
Have them fuck the nuns.
Reverends can bone.
Yeah, bring a bunch of hot nuns in there, hot nun prostitutes.
That's what they used to do into the 1300s. Have you seen any of those pictures of the priests, the monks and stuff licking each other's buttholes, fucking nuns going crazy?
That's the way it should
Then
be.
a guy a pope could put the kibosh on it in the 1300s.
Because he's like, if I'm not getting any, you guys aren't.
He's like, you guys are wasting time.
Well, it's like this new pope. They're like, he's so cool. Oh yeah, really? When he covered
plays
up all
softball.
those sex offenses, but he's buddy in Argentina. Yeah, he's a great guy, real cool dude.
I wonder what priests and like nuns, I wonder what the numbers are for young people enlist. What do you even call it? Signing up.
It's going down so much that because Tammy's family is all Catholic, so most of the new priests are all from third world countries because that's the only place that you can get someone to not
75 years old.
Yeah. So it's all they're all African priests or like from Asia and things like that.
How many of them fuck? The nuns and the priests. I'm sure that there's a large.
I heard
large
that pornography
number
is
that
a
do it.
massive problem at the Vatican. Have you read about the statistics on how much porn?
Oh, how could it not be, dude? You gotta bust a nut. That's why you're put on Earth.
You've got to. That is why you're put on Earth.
Yeah.
Is to nut and make beautiful things.
What's the problem? That they're just all watching it
Yeah, they watched a ton of it.
together?
Is that
Maybe.
what do they
Take
watch?
communion of the head priest cup.
Dude, I would love to get all their emails where it's just videos sharing. They're like, hey, watch this one's a good one.
What do you think it is? A chick squatting over a trailer hitch, sticking it up her ass.
Dude, they can't jerk it, right?
No, they jerk it probably.
No, but I think it's against the.
I think they're not allowed to jerk it.
Can you hump a bed?
They probably
I bet you
beds like
could.
crazy, dude.
They're just like, oh, I can't sleep. Really moving
We're like, we're
around.
gonna watch Brother Matthias hump his fucking bed again because he's fucking hot as shit.
Do you think they ever do this where like another priest will be in the room with his pants down and he's like, I'm going to back up. I don't know where your penis is. And if it hits into my butt, like I had nothing to do with it. And the other guy's blindfolded and he goes, well, I'm just going to stand still. And if this
keep my dick
happens,
hard.
this should not have happened until it happens. And he's like, whoa, that's not against the Bible because I didn't know.
I'm going to keep talking so you can follow the sound of my voice.
Dude, I think they do
Marco.
crazy workarounds.
Keep backing up. Standing over here.
Think about the Mormons with the fucking soaking and all that
Dude,
shit.
that soaking would drive me crazy.
Crazy horny.
To just have my penis sitting in there.
But then you get a buddy jump on the bed.
You put it in
There's no
park.
way I
He's
wouldn't
like,
be.
whoa, I'm not doing that.
I would be fucking. I
You
would take advantage
you
of
better
each.
put it in park, dude.
Could they eat pussy? Mormons?
No.
Not allowed to? Google that, Danish. Can Mormons eat pussy?
They can't.
That's what I'm going to phrase it as.
They
Yeah.
can't. I'm telling you. L. Ron Hubbard said no.
It is classic Sermon on the Mount.
That's actually L. Ron Hubbard pointing on the top of the fucking.
Reddit. Are Mormons allowed to eat pussy?
Of course, Reddit has it. Fucking knocks it out of the park.
Let's see what it says.
What do they say, dude?
4 comments. Let's see. Absolutely not. Not in my house.
Not in my house. That's a dude whose wife is cheating on him like crazy.
Who was the guy that invented Mormonism? John, Joe, or something?
Yes.
Joseph Mormoni?
Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith.
Did you say Mormon?
Joseph Smith.
Isn't
and he
there a
would
guy
make,
named Mormoni? Am I wrong on that?
I don't know.
No, it's Joseph Spumoni.
It's Joseph Smith, and he made his first followers let him
Joseph
fuck their
Smith.
wives.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah, that's why it was a great move on his. I don't fault him for the move.
Every cult is just a guy trying to fuck.
Yeah.
That turns into a religion later. which is
Scientology's
insane.
problem was it's not big enough. If it were bigger, there would be nothing holding it back.
Here's a Mormon therapist on appropriate sexual intimacy in marriage.
Ooh, let's. Do they have like bullet points we can go
It
to?
says, is anal sex wrong? I asked my husband to do it once because I was curious, and he was more than willing to oblige. We've done it a couple times.
Why do I think that you're improving this and this isn't a real question?
I've enjoyed it about half
crazy.
the time, depending on my mood. We haven't done it in a long time, but I was wondering if it was wrong to experiment to such an extent. Same with oral sex. I've heard 2 camps. One saying it's absolutely wrong and not spiritually uplifting and therefore shouldn't be done.
I would say that getting my dick sucked is extremely spiritually uplifting.
Who calls it camps? I saw 2 camps. One was for sucking dick, and the other camp was against sucking dick.
Well, others-
when we had
Who calls it a camp?
Everyone who likes to suck dick they all brought chicken pot pies for the fucking potluck.
the pot fuck. While others say once you're married, anything is game. That would certainly include oral sex. So which is it? The Mormon therapist says, this is such an excellent question.
He's like, I'm glad. It's made me so horny thinking about it.
And I appreciate your courage to ask it.
Courage.
And I would like some more information about
And pictures and videos.
to let me know if you're doing it sinfully or unsinfully.
Dude, this guy is like Thank you for your courage for doing what high school kids are doing constantly. This is who? Do you know how repressed these motherfuckers are?
Dude, imagine being married to a woman and sneakily having to put your dick up her ass and being like, "Oh, God doesn't see us."
Hey, we're hiding behind a tree.
Put a black cloak over you.
We green screened it so God couldn't see.
We put on a Harry Potter movie in the other room so we'd be distracted by all the witchcraft, and then we butt fucked it.
Hey, God, watch this. We'll be right back. We're just going to go get some more ice. Hurry. God's not looking.
Distracting God. Distracting God.
Oh, and then you have to go back in the room after you've sneakily done it with fucking stinky anal dick and your kids are like, what's that smell?
God can smell it.
Oh, God has a poor sense of smell.
Hey guys, it smells like bitch in here. David Goggins.
Dude, we should start this thing where every time you do anal, God can taste it. And do you want God to taste your shitty dick?
You want God to taste the shit off your husband's dick?
Don't do it. We should hold signs
Dude,
up.
we need to start
Every time you butt fuck, God can taste
Taste
it
the duty.
and smell it.
Taste and smell the duty.
We need to start our own religion. And these are the tenements. You can't, first of all, anal, 100% out. Sucking dick, God, you're just cramming it down his throat, and you're giving a forced blowjob to God.
It chokes him and it kills an angel.
The angels is a huge shortage.
Angel can't breathe.
Every time you butt fuck, every time you do anal, it kills an angel's butt. It goes up an angel's
you tear
ass.
up an angel's ass, and God can smell it.
Yeah, and their asshole is in hell for your sins.
And every time you have regular sex,
And don't get pregnant.
oh, Aaron's that. Sorry, Aaron. I know you're super Christian.
He's on a Christian softball league.
Yeah. What are they called?
The I don't know.
The Holy Rollers.
The softballers?
Crucifixers.
Balls for Christ.
Balls for Christ.
What if it's called crucifixation?
Oral crucifixation.
Oral crucifixation. That's
They all
one of
have
our...
lollipops in their mouths when they play.
That sounds like a punk album from the 90s, doesn't it? That
Oral-
O'Neill would skate to in his fucking... Would you be listening to that shit?
Vision Streetwear gear. Got my Vision Streetwear shoes.
Oh, did you see my fucking... I got the fucking album cover on my t-shirt. Oral crucifixation.
Dude, but something tells me I think we should set up a fucking website with
It would
extreme
be-
religious views.
It would be like a picture of a chick sucking Jesus' dick on the cross. You would wear that shirt in high school. You would wear that?
for sure. I would have for sure. Hey, you know what it is? It's a fucking crucifix, but at the ends
It's
it's
a
just
dildo
tips of
shit.
dicks all over.
And they're all shooting jizz everywhere.
People would not. I don't think people would like
And
it.
Jesus isn't crucified on it. He's like got his arms wrapped around it, trying to like suck them.
And he's getting his dick sucked from behind.
It's a glory hole. There's a hole in the
the cross,
crucifix.
yeah.
And behind it are a bunch of Jewish people being like, la, la.
And one lesbian.
For the crucifixion.
Yeah.
See, I'm putting a positive spin on something.
On Jews for Christ.
Yeah. It would change the way everyone looks at them. They'd be like,
That's
oh,
true.
they're all right. They were sucking God off behind the crucifix. Dude, it would change the way the whole world looks at him.
That picture's not going to change anything.
Difference.
They're just going to think you off paint.
Baby, we had that. We had one guy who's huffing paint who refuses to suck Jesus' dick.
Off huffing paint and skateboarding.
The guy was just a plastic bag with fucking
Gold spray paint all over
The
it.
Church of Pazuzu.
yeah, it's just Pazuzu's house.
Priest of Pazuzu.
Okay. Well, we probably lost some people, but that's okay.
This guy says there are many LDS couples who grapple with similar questions. I myself have gone several times to both bishops and stake presidents to gain clarification on what is appropriate sexually within the bounds of marriage.
This guy's making road trips to ask if he can butt fuck his wife again.
He's like, hey, so I know I was here a couple weeks ago, but I'm back.
This couldn't have been an email.
69. Okay.
Dude. And these are a bunch of like,
She was looking at my balls the other night. Felt pretty good.
Is that all right? Are we good?
dude, these are a bunch of 80-year-old elders who are like, fuck no, you piece of shit. Meanwhile, they're going,
By the way, bring your daughters. over
yeah,
here.
they're like, come here. They're doing crazy shit to animals and stuff.
That documentary, Stay Sweet, that old man who had like 20, you'd like a million these young girls. They're marrying them at like 13.
Dude, he's like, you can't do that, but is your,
fuck a
is your
13.
daughter 12 yet? Because
I need to-
I got to get married.
And put a baby inside her, like God wanted.
God, I'm bored.
Fucking crazy. This guy has to go ask if he
He was
can get his
making road
balls
trips. So okay, here's her head. Picture it right here. This is my Tate. The guy's like, what?
Okay.
He's like, go sit in an office with some guy.
He's like, I'm not really getting a picture. Will you do it to me and show me exactly what she
Well, I brought in a VHS tape of what we did.
So she spread her cheeks. I peed a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Dude, I
And
guarantee
she
you.
farted the pee into my mouth.
Anywhere over the line, just give me a sign.
I had her get railed in the ass by 12 other dudes, and then she shit the cum on my chest.
Oh, how's that?
How I guarantee
We
you
good?
people brought videos in to have him critique to see if it was
Godly?
against the word of God or not. And those guys are like, we need 7 copies of this and we'll have to take it home.
And we have to give it to all the other archbishops. Too.
Yeah, so they're
going to want to see this.
They want to jerk off. I mean,
work off.
work off.
Why did he need to go back, though? Couldn't they have just given him a general umbrella answer?
This dude wasted so much time road tripping out to fucking ask if he could, like, well, what about
Oh, no,
if?
they told him to come back. They're like, please come back again.
If you have any more
Please.
questions, make another appointment.
Open door. And pay the
Bring your
fee.
wife in, and you can do stuff to her, and we'll
Yeah.
tell you, like,
Go in the behind the mirrored room.
and we'll show you, and maybe we could show you some more marital ways to touch your wife's pussy.
Hold on, let me. Yeah, I'll do some
Dude,
examples.
first thing I would ask is, how hot is your wife?
He's
If
like,
she's a pig, you'd be like, you can't do any of that stuff to her.
If she's hot, then God wants you to do it.
he's like, she's a 2. And he's
She's
like,
a 2?
They're like,
Then just do
no.
babies. Just make babies.
Yeah. But marry a 12. Get another wife. It's 12.
This dumbass said, all times I got a very similar answer. Why did you keep going back
I
then,
don't
you
understand.
idiot?
Because he's obsessed with it, dude. Because it doesn't
He's like,
work.
am I still a good student?
It's
Put
because-
a sticker on my paper.
It's because we're made to fuck.
Also,
You know?
do you know that this shit got real hot in the bedroom where the wife was like, tell me what you told the bishop.
Yeah.
Tell me what you describe what you did.
Describe our sin.
Yeah, to the bishop.
Is it a sin now that
What was the look on his face?
that I'm your whore? I'm your Babylonian whore.
The answer was, as long as you both consent to the behavior in question, as long as no one feels pressure to do something they are uncomfortable with, as long as it's something not harmful to your bodies, which you could argue that anal sex could
Yeah,
be.
you're going to shit your pants when you're older.
And as long as
That's not true. I can't believe you're gonna trot out the old loose butthole taking shits.
if you do it all the time and you do 2
My
at a time.
ex-girlfriend's dad goes, you know that all gay guys have to go to the hospital with shit in their pants because their buttholes are so loose.
No, but I'm talking you doing double anal in porn movies.
Yeah, okay. It goes back to the same size.
At some point, you're going to fuck it up.
You can get fisted and still go.
Every day?
I don't know about every day.
I guarantee there's got to be some sort of problem
Who
with
wants to be fisted every day?
who doesn't.
I don't want to be fisted
the
at all.
David Goggins of fisting.
Yeah, well, you don't want to
That's
take
true.
this pussy wouldn't take a fisting every day. No wonder he's a bench warmer.
Yeah. My asshole's permanently open.
For business.
And working out. He must do kegels all the time.
Dude, why isn't he? His wife's attractive. Why wouldn't he get like a very ugly wife? Be like, I gotta fuck this every day. It's fucking disgusting beast.
I wonder if he fucks. We've speculated maybe he doesn't.
There's too much aggression.
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
He's like, fine, you don't want to fuck me? I'll go do 800 jumping jacks.
There's too much pleasure involved in it.
It's
And
too-
not enough
It's
calorie
like what
burning.
a bitch would like, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bitch is out in his bedroom fucking, not
Sleeping
at the gym
in a comfy
working
bed
out.
after he fucks his wife.
Time you can't be working out. So it's not a Goggins behavior.
No. Curled up under the fucking warm
By the
blankets.
way, he's kind of a pussy because he holds the bars. What he should do is have someone with a nail gun nail his hands to these workout bars.
yeah, and then
So-
throw a kettlebell at his teeth.
Yeah, this fucking pussy.
I'm reading he has like different points on sex, and he says, I'm obviously very encouraging of couples exploring their sexual palates together. Palates.
Who says that?
My concern with
I
anal
love the
sex-
flavor profile of this sex.
I'm getting a little bit of a cat pee and rosemary on this butthole.
My concerns with anal
Rosemary.
sex are primarily related to the physical implications that come with it. The sexual act seems to cross into the bounds of behavior that can be harmful to your body.
He says anal sex is harmful to the body.
First of all, there's no natural lubrication that is provided by the rectum, damn near killed him, which increases possibility of pain and rectal damage.
He says if you are going to
Aaron's
have...
got to go beat it.
San
for the mid-show beat.
How come you're always such a fussy young man? Going to the bathroom, whack it in your hands. Ooh.
This is great. Physical damage to the anus and the rectum due to their vulnerability is likely, as well as issues such as hemorrhoids, anal fissures, rectal
This
prolapse,
guy's worried about hemorrhoids.
and loss of control over the bowels.
Yeah. If you do it all the time. By the way, Aaron knows exactly when it's mid-show.
Does he? See the visual cue.
Here we go. It's the Patreon portion. Find out what else the priest said.
Find on Patreon.